Does keeping in touch with past clients mean sending a postcard every month? That's a good start, but you've got to do more. You'll have more success cultivating new business with previous buyers and sellers if you use a variety of marketing strategies. Hello, I'm Jill Johns, a waterfront and luxury property specialist with the Fine Homes and Estates Division of Century 21 Hanson Realty in Fort Lauderdale. I'm proud to say that the majority of my business comes from referrals and past clients. Over the last year, I've worked with an entire family, helping them each buy and sell homes. And through my sales of vacation homes, I've developed extensive connections in both Rhode Island and Toronto. These vacation home buyers have referred me to family and friends, many of them investors who buy multiple properties through me. Let's take 5 minutes to discover how former buyers and sellers and their friends and relatives can become a reliable source of future sales. It all starts with a transaction. We all know that real estate is a relationship-based business. This means building genuine relationships. You must do more than just ensure the transaction is on track. By constantly communicating with the listing agent or buyer's agent, I anticipate problems and head them off before the transaction gets off track. I call my clients weekly unless there's a need to call more frequently. I also follow up with other parties to the transaction. I want customers to call me with any real estate question. Remember, to earn repeat business, you must start with the service you offered during the transaction. At closing, I try to select a personal closing gift that has a shelf life. A gift certificate or bottle of champagne is nice, but it's not personal. I pay close attention to the comments the buyers make as they are touring properties. For example, I sold a beachfront property to a couple who were excited about being able to walk out the front door and onto the sand. Knowing this, I purchased 2 beach bags and had their names monogrammed on them. To this day, they mention how much they love the bags, and we closed on the property 2 years ago. Most real estate professionals know how important it is to stay in touch with their clients after closing. That's why I immediately add them to my email, direct mail, and social media campaigns. First, I add them to my brokerage e-greetings marketing campaign. Every client gets personalized holiday greetings and reminders about things like turning the clocks back. I also email them new listings and recently sold announcements. This mass email reaches a lot of people with minimal effort, and the response has been incredible. In addition to the email campaign, I include past buyers and sellers in my direct mail newsletter campaign. These newsletters offer seasonal articles and property ownership information. They are personalized with my photo and contact information. Again, just one more touch. Next, I add buyers and sellers as my friends on Facebook. To engage my audience, I often ask for feedback, whether it's to an article that I find interesting or about technology. For example, I was trying to decide whether to buy an Android or an iPhone. I asked my friends on Facebook which smartphone they preferred and why. The input was amazing. Other postings are value added. I give my friends ideas for things to do in Fort Lauderdale. I post about special events and charity functions. I am very active in my local community, particularly with the Make-A-Wish Foundation and Riverwalk Fort Lauderdale. Many of my clients want to get involved in the community, so I offer information about charitable organizations and how they can take action. This is just one way to stay on the minds of past and prospective clients and potentially reach their friends. But just connecting online or through direct mail isn't enough in today's competitive market. Remember, the transaction doesn't end at the closing. Direct mail, social media, and email are great for getting your name out, but you must be part of your past clients' lives in order to build a long-lasting relationship. That's why the second part of my past client plan focuses on phone calls and in-person visits. I call each of my past clients at least once a year. But I don't just call and ask them for business or ask if they know anyone interested in buying or selling. I give them information. Since many of my past clients want to encourage family and friends to move close by, I may mention a great buying opportunity in their community. I also call with significant market information or the date of a special local event. For some past clients, particularly those with whom I connect on a very personal level, I will invite them to meet for coffee or lunch. I ask them about their new home and offer referrals to contractors, handymen, and other service providers should they need to make home improvements. Perhaps the most important way I integrate myself into my past clients' lives is by accepting invitations. I attend housewarming, jewelry, candle parties, birthday and holiday parties. I never turn down an invitation to support a past client's special interest and mingle with their family, colleagues, neighbors, and friends. Recently, I accepted an invitation to visit past buyers in their hometown in Canada. These customers originally found me through my internet advertising. I worked with them for quite some time, introducing them to the Fort Lauderdale area and Florida's lifestyle. They purchased a vacation home, and over the last year, I had become their resource for anything real estate related. And I helped them with various things that came up with the property, such as renovations and repairs. I had an amazing time in Canada. Organically, through introductions and conversations with their family and friends, my clients explained how we knew each other and spoke about the service I provided as their realtor. Although that was not the intention of the trip, that type of endorsement is invaluable. Overall, you have to touch people in many different ways. It's not enough to add them to a mailing list and expect they'll think to call you when they're ready to buy and sell again. You have to do things that make them think of you as the local go-to for anything, from information on the latest restaurants to suggestions for roofers, handymen, and more. You do that by providing information that is hyper-local and personalized. You want to be the realtor they call for any real estate need after closing. Good luck.